Let's try. So I understand. So the question is about how is my show in Belgrade for December, right? Okay. So my show, first of all, is a show that wants to celebrate 30 years of career and life that I live with an audience that allow me to be a happy person, a happy woman and singer. So I wanted to let the people live this experience like a journey into these 30 years. I divided the show in 3 parts. So you will be living the past, the present, and the future. We were working, especially for the future, on musical arrangements that allowed me to show you the way I would like to continue to do my music for the next years. So I'm not going to present you new songs. I'm going to show you the songs from the very beginning: La solitudine, Non c'è, Strani amori, Incancellabile, Tra te e il mare, Invece no, a lot of songs that were very important to us. And also some of them I'm going to present you with the new arrangements. Also, during the show, I'm going to show you some videos, private videos, because I want you to know why I wrote some songs and to whom I dedicate the songs. For example, from my latest album, I'm going to sing just a few songs, but one of these is the song of my wedding. And I'm going to show you my wedding because I have the video of that night. And also, I'd like to tell you that I'm probably the stereotype of Italian woman that we love to touch and embrace people. I will do that because I'm going to invite people to come to my stage with me and sing and dance with me. And the show will be around 2.5 hours or 2 and 45 minutes, 2 hours and 45, because the songs are a lot and I want to also chat with you. So please try to understand that you're not visiting a singer that on the stage will be a diva, because I don't like to feel like this. It's not very comfortable to me. And so you will be invited to my house, to my home. And like friends of mine, I'm going to share a night with you and trying to meet each other, meeting in the real meaning of this world. Perfect. So yes, this is my very first time, will be December 18th. Even though I was asking for many years to my agency to organize a show there, unfortunately, as you know, it's not very easy to organize a worldwide tour and to have a route that it's possible to touch every country. But because this time my tour started 1 year ago and ended in April, and we had the surprise that the show was the biggest show of my career. We have an increase of people of 25%, so they asked me to continue. And I say, I am going to accept this proposal only if you allow me to go in places I've never been. This is why I'm so happy, because of course I love to sing in places where I already met my audience, my people, my fans in many places of the world. But after 30 years, the most emotional touching are the things that you don't know. So I'm going to ask the agency to allow me to have a day off before or the day before or the day later the shows, because I would like very much to walk around the city to Belgrade. And so for me, it's exciting, really exciting, because I'm in touch with people from Serbia through the social media, but I never met them, so I don't have any idea which kind of audience I will have over there, which kind of faces I will meet, and this is beautiful for me. Yeah, but will be the first time, even though, of course, as I told you, I'm in touch with people from Serbia through social media, but also, do you remember that I was hosting the Eurovision Song Festival 2 years ago? And that night, the first night of rehearsal, actually, I was listening to Konstrakta. She sang at that time in Corpore Sano, and she was really impressive. I said, wow, she decided to sing a song with such a strong message in a contest that usually is used to be known to all over the world, especially in Europe, with a very easy song to learn. And I was admiring her. I'm admiring her now too. And that night, I remember after rehearsal, I was searching her on the Spotify, and I was starting to listen to her music. She has a beautiful voice, and not only for the song I mentioned. She's very powerful on stage. She's a showgirl also, because she's presenting the song through a choreography. There is not the usual dance that we are used to watch on television with singers. And I really admire her. So I like her courage, her voice, and her talent.
Your guest at Belgrade show
Will be great if she can come to my show. I will be very happy and honored. Good idea, Vladimir. Very good. I'm going to invite her. Vladimir, this is a question that is very difficult to answer, because every album of mine, I did 14 studio album, so I can say I have hundreds of songs. But every album, it's a story of my life, dedicated to someone that is very special to me, or that ruined my emotion and made me feel upset. So it depends by the day. But if I have to say just one song, I need and I want to choose the first song of my career, because La Solitudine was the one that gave me the possibility to be known in my country, and after a month of Sanremo Festival was #1 in all Europe. So thank you to this Marco, that was my first boyfriend when I was a teenager. Thanks to him that he betrayed me without having this. It was impossible for me to write and choose this song, and so I like to say that this song is the most important of my career.
Is there an interesting story behind songs like La Solitudine e Ritorno da te non c'è? What song describe Laura the most? Which song is your trademark?
Okay. La Solitudine and Non c'è are from the same album, the first one, and I can say that 80% of the album is dedicated to Marco. Yeah, Marco was my first boyfriend, and we had my first love story with him when I was 14. We had a love story for one year, And at that time, I was going to high school. And to go to the high school, because we were both from a little village, we took a train in the morning, a train that is mentioned in the song, every morning at 7:30. And during this trip, I was so in love with him. I was able to understand for the first time what love means. So I remember when he betrayed me, then I started to live a new, not emotion, but a sensation that I hated. I didn't know how to go out. I closed myself in my little room, and I was crying every night, every day. So I suffered a lot, and so it is a melancholic album that was dedicated to my personal experience in love. Then you mentioned E ritorno da te. That song came after 10 years of career, more or less, and it came after a very important love story I had in a more mature way when I was older. And the song is E ritorno da te means I'm coming back to you, and was very important to write this song, because while I was singing it, even though the song say I'm coming back to you, I decided that this part of me that was more, I was succubus to this person I was in love with. Then I decided during the tour to end our relationship. And I was in that moment so unsure that I go back and forth with him. So the song is once again a personal song. The one that probably I can now say that it's more personal, or I can express myself, it's very difficult because all the songs are talking about me and something that it is still part of me, even though I was growing up. I can say there's a song called La geografia del mio cammino from an album called Primavera in Anticipo, that the geography of my path in a way can tell everybody that I wanted to take advantage to the things I've learned from my personal experiences in love to build myself, not only with love, but, well, to love me, to start to understand who I am. And probably that is one of the title I can mention to you, but also from the latest album, Un buon inizio. Un buon inizio is a song that means a good start, a new start, a good start. I needed that song to express me, because during the pandemic, I felt weak for the first time. I felt lost. And I thought after such a great career, I didn't have I didn't believe in me in that moment. So I didn't know how to write music, sing music, and find the strength to go on a stage. So finally, when they let us live our life again and go outside and be in touch with the people again, I found the kind of strength to write the song Un buon inizio, which is a wish to me and to all the people that during that moment in the pandemic, we felt the weakest person in the world. All right, I discovered this version yesterday during an interview, because someone asked me a question and mentioned this title, and I said, no, I don't know. And then it shows me the song, and I say, oh, after 30 years, I'm learning that I have a song in your own language, which is translated. I didn't know. Actually, I'm very happy to know that people from other countries like my music, and they wanted to try to express the meaning of the song in their own language. For sure, this song was very dedicated for a teenager, but I will be very glad for someone to translate in Serbian once again as a new song of mine. Please invite Novak, because I'm really curious to meet and to have a conversation. Sinisa, well, how can I say? Sinisa was one of the biggest athlete that we loved very much in Italy. We will love him forever. He was a very nice person too, and we suffered very much when he left this world with his body. His soul is still with us. Okay. Ciao Vladimir. Thank you. Arrivederci.